Hello everyone, so picking off where we last were, I will now talk to Sid to pick up the main scenario quest, and there's also one over there. Sid. New weapon! And hopefully I'll level up to level 46 before then. Sid requires your assistance for his rescue preparation. While Glamont goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of erupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. And then we'll talk to Glamont. Glamont wants you to practice the part of the Imperial Trooper. Clean the wax out of your ears now, cause there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds. But a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. And so that's all over here, and again, we obviously have those side quests to do over there. And I think that's a quest that we don't have access to. Yeah, that's just a gathering level 50-ish class quest thingy. Not class quest, side quest. That's an interesting mount. I have never seen that before. Huh. Anyway. Moving this way, I need to head over here, obviously. And we need to head to that place and a bunch of others around this area. But first things first is I'm going to summon. Yes, I was saying that so many times on purpose because I kept saying it wrong. Summon my Chocobo. Who is... Why did I click that? It's right there. Anyhow. Long ways to... Wait, what? Thought we were much further ahead. Okay, no. Okay, I'm focused now. Prime location. Electromagnetic... reader. A complex-looking device that can detect the strength of electromagnetic waves. And my ninja is currently level 40. Not quite high enough for these quests, unfortunately. And again, its gear is still kind of pathetic, so I will be sticking with the paladin for the time being, because as I mentioned in the last video, much of the quests from now need to be closer to level 50, and for the sake of time, I don't think that I'm going to be able to get my ninja to that quite that high in level before my paladin can, so. And it's easier for me to get my paladin since it will be easier to do some of the other things later on in the main scenario quest as a tank, just for the sake of speed. And I mostly mean that because it's easier to find DPS than it is healers or tanks. And I will require quite a few of them. DPS, that is. I thought you were gonna spot me. And there we go. Prime location. And I almost missed this one. And the last one, I think, is actually up this area. Once I find the... yes, over here. And up, and up, and up, and up. And a random tent-looking thing. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? I'm like, I know it's up here somewhere. Oops. Accidentally clicked off of there. There we go. And I will do these before I head back in. Just makes sense. And hopefully Mr. Toad doesn't notice us. Looks like they're congregating over there. I won't interrupt their meeting. And over here we need to kill some mud puppies. And I'll just stick to one at a time, unless one other spots me. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And we'll head down over that way. Oops, I'm gonna get hit with that, because I wasn't paying attention. Just fighting the battle before my current one was done. Oh well. Oh, I guess there's some over here. Okay, so I'll grab these ones then. I don't remember ever seeing that one before. Curious. I'm betting that's one of those, like, the marbles that requires you to use one of those skill thingies on it. Or interacty things. Anyway. And this is almost dead. There we go. Oh, maybe not, because there's one there too. But they are rather spaced out. And I need to go up there. I should be far enough away for it to stop chasing me once I get over here. Yes. And obviously we have some sort of fight here. There we go. And destination. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Look at that. We learned Imperial Salute. Well, we will have once we finish the quest, as in turn it in. And I need to head over there, which unfortunately has a fate right now. And the fate has 4 minutes to go. So, yeah. Leave me alone, you marble. If I'm lucky. And I'm not. Okay, so destination. And there's a ginormous Morgul. Why am I fighting this ginormous Morgul? Marble ogre. My poor Chuckle. It's dead. Okay. So, I could teleport there, but I will just ride the card and go back. Get chased by some marble. And I will ignore said marble. And so I need to head over this way, and hopefully the frogs ignore us. And I guess that's where I should have actually teleported. Because they are gonna get annoying fast if they spot me. And fortunately those ones did not, so let's see how it goes over here. Oh, looks like there's dead toads. And just that one there. And that person's AFK. Otherwise, I would try to revive them. Okay, so we have Sid's quest here. You have the readings. Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. And electromagnetic reader, a complex-looking device that can detect the strength of electromagnetic waves. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Levrian. And a weapon we can't use yet, because I need to be another level up. Dumont. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No, no, no. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. You have learned the emote Imperial Salute as we do a little dance there. And we have other options, and I'll grab those stabbers. And so in the emotes, we'll have Imperial Salute, which I shall drag and stick it right there. Sark Mullark. Sark Mullark wishes to help you acquire the disguises you need for your rescue mission. You are called Celebrian Saragon, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Gullmund. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. But first we will turn in the side quest here. Cool game. How'd you like the fog fens? Free leechings every day of the year, but you got the livers, didn't you? Prized by beastmen witch doctors for its supposed ability to increase virility. There's the slimy gold. Nicely cut. Here's your gill. You didn't try to eat the mud puppies, did you? Don't. Poisoned or muddy, they're the only flavors. Do they work? Well, lassie, everything works and nothing's good enough for them. That's got the kind of gill to spend on such things. And apparently pants that we also can't use because weakling. Ghoul Game has a mind to send you to the Garlean crash site to the east. Ever gone a few paces east? It's not much to look at, but there are pieces from the Garlean wreck for the taking. Rust held together with a prayer most of the time, but now and then there's a nice plate off an airship. Time was, adventurers sailed out to Revenant's Toll, thinking the Garlean salvaged make them rich. Sore disappointed they were. Thomfred at the bakery he was one, came for the Magitech, stayed for the marzipan, I'd tell him. But now that hardly anyone bothers, there's steady pickings. Go on, give it a try. I'll pay you top gill if you can find 8 good bits. If you find something, likely go to Wandering Breeze over at St. Conak's, find and ask him what the stuff's worth. He knows his Garlean relics, that one. And much of what this lady just said I didn't even understand. And so we need to head down there to turn in the side quest, fighting that beast, because it's supposedly an initiation thing. I have a feeling the guy is just getting us to do his chores. Ignored. And the fearsome Morbogur falls to the newest brave of the Revenant's Toll Adventurers Guild, Slerian. Welcome to the confraternity, sister. Seriously, how'd you kill that thing? The Morbogur was something else. They say it started off as an escaped pet. Guess that's what you get when spoiled rotten meets red in tooth and claw. Wait, what? Red in tooth and claw. That thing slew more adventurers with its charnel breath than a whole parade of gigas. Not that I wanted you dead exactly, you understand, but folk have been known not to come back. Well, that's all in the past days, Sister Slerian. You're one of the Revenant's Toll adventurers now. Death to marbles! And it doesn't matter what we pick, because we're not going to use them anyway. And Agenbold apparently has another quest for us. Every successful adventurer plays to her strength, and you have some inkling of what Agenbold's might be after a few commissions in his stead. Sister, can you spare some mare's tail roots? I've none on account of those young cadgers from the Black Shroud. I told them, the root tea will settle that belly of yours, and the next thing I've given them all I have. You don't have any either. Why, every adventurer working these parts ought to carry some with them. The poultice of mare's tail keeps wounds from festering, and you look a festering sort of lass if I ever saw one. Since we're both short, how about you go and get us some? 8 roots should do it, I'd say. If you hadn't gotten a number of killing quests, is far less because you need to be higher level soon. And we have those 2 quests there, so I'll actually head that way first. and then make my way back this way, since I think the next bit might... It helps if I go the right direction too. I think the next bit might lead us over this way anyway. Possibly. And if not, I will probably go over there anyway, because I need to get to level 46 before I can continue on with much of the other stuff. And again, they're AFK, otherwise I would help them. And purple lights. So I need to go kill Imperial soldiers in those 2 locations. Of course. Why didn't you notice me? So I'll just hop up here. To kill 2 more Secutors, I think, because I think this is the first one that we've killed. But I could be wrong. Maybe it's the second one. We'll find out in a short second. Okay, so we need 1 more of those, and that one. Get over here. And you. Wasn't fast enough. Hard chocobo. And I will summon it in just a second. Oh, I guess I needed that one. I guess it was a good thing that it did spot me then. Otherwise I wouldn't have noticed. There we go. That's my trigger what kills it. And so I'll hop onto the carbuncle here and head over there for collect Mayor's tail roots. Oh, I see. These. There's one. Ha 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 ha. There's another. And another. And hopefully the rest are in this vicinity. And another one. Well, I will head up over this way in case they are over here. Nope. Oh, well, I guess there is one over here. So that was not for naught. And we need 3 more. So they should probably be on this side somewhere. Oh, there's one there. And another one there. And now I just need to find one more. And hopefully it's, well, I'll jump on the carbuncle anyway, just in case, so I can escape more easily. Was it through here, maybe? No, we already went through here. There was just that one there. Well, there was the one there. Is there one perhaps on this side? And there is indeed. Yep, I thought so. I will kill this first. And that other marble's probably gonna spot us. Nope, maybe not. So we're good. Grab this Mara's tail root, jump on the carbuncle, and run away! So I will turn in that quest, hand in the main Sonara quest, and then see where that goes from there. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff following us. And we somehow made it past the frogs, toads, nixes. It'll be nice when you're not a level that can be attacked by them. And that individual is still AFK. I'm guessing that's probably why they're actually dead, because they went AFK and a Nyx happened to spawn near them or something. I don't know. Just some guesses. So we will turn in that quest to Aldenard. Egenbald. Whatever. There you are, sister. Got what we need. Mare's tail root. The spindly white roots of a mare's tail, an aquatic plant that earns its name from its uncanny resemblance to a chocobo tail. Okay. 1, 2, 7, 8. Now they'll need to be prepared, and seeing as how we're both, are you fair certain you'll want one when that festering starts? Well, if you say so, I'll keep the lot, and much appreciate the kindness. And apparently you have another quest for us. Everyone has need of an adventurer sometimes, even among the brethren. And Egenbold has a most shocking request. Yeah, shocking that he's asking us to do something for him. Sister adventurer, hear me out. I need me a... Let me guess, we're going to kill something that has lightning aspect. Sister adventurer, hear me out. I need me a sample of catalytic ectoplasm, but I'm not having much luck. It's no great shakes, mind you. First you go to a Rathfrost, slay yourself some plasmoids, then collect 3 samples of catalytic plasma. Douse the large crystallized tree with that, Wait a spell, and the barkles start crackling from the lightning that surges in the plasma. Close enough to what I said before. After that, it's like gardening on a gooboo. The ectoplasm comes scampering over without a care in the world. Hit that right quick, and you've got yourself some catalytic ectoplasm. Why do I want you to get it? Come now, sister, let's not go prying into the unmentionables drawer. All in good time, all in good time. AKA, I'm a lazy bum and can't do it myself. And so I will speak to Sark Melark. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Damaged Imperial uniform, standard issue, light infantry battle gear reinforced with carbon and cermet fibers to provide maximum protection with minimum loss of mobility. The scars of war cover both back and front of this piece. And damaged Imperial helm. Standard issue light infantry battle helm reinforced with aluminum alloy to provide maximum protection against severe head trauma. The scars of war cover all sides of this piece. Damaged, as I suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, I have some skilled artisans among my acquaintances. Please take the uniforms to the Weavers Guild in Ulda and the helms to the Armorers Guild in Limsa. I will send word so that both places know to expect you. Rest assured, your mission will be kept in the utmost confidence. At first, before I do that, I think I will do those side quests down there. Just because I can. And because I have them. And just to clear them up a bit. And possibly to reach level 46. Pretty. And very tall. Oops, that was very blinding. Pretty and very tall. There we go. And I see we need something over here. Airship hull. And airship hull. And there is one down here. And I see another here. And some level 50s that are scary. Another here. And we need 3 more? 2 more? What's my math? 2 more, I think. Maybe we'll go the other way. Or we'll go like this. Sneaky sneak. And see if we can spot any up here. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. I don't see any more, but they are somewhere around here. I think this was one of the times where it was tricky to find what we needed. Can we go in there? Nope. What about in here? Can we go in here? Nope. I dare not go too far into there, otherwise I might get stuck. What about in here? Can we go over here? We can, kind of. So I'm guessing we're not over in there. So this is around the ring. Perhaps they're over on this one. Nope. Oh, but they are over here. Or at least one is. Ah, okay, there we go. I was having problems hopping up there. And hitting the wrong keys, apparently. Airship hull. There we go. So that's the last one there. And so I'm gonna head down that way. Apparently we need to go over there. Go into the crystal area. And naturally, there is the leave quests here. But before I do anything, I'm gonna mend my gear. Repair. And I won't worry about the other ones, so I'll pick up the leave quest as well. Clay Terry, the Adventurers Guild representative for local leave quests at St. Conak's Find, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild leaves. Ah, another adventurous soul. Welcome to St. Conak's Find. I am Clay Terry of the Adventurers Guild. It is my responsibility as leave mat to recruit hard-working, industrious men and women to fulfill the Guild's many contracts. Be advised that these contracts can be quite demanding, and we cannot afford to assign work to the unqualified. Many of my leaves would require you to travel far from the safety of this encampment. The creatures which roam Mordona are not to be trifled with, and I have no desire to send you to your doom. Therefore, I will evaluate you based on your ability to complete a battlecraft leave. Oh, and you should know that I was selected for this post due to my military experience. Do not expect your trial to be an easy one. And I must say this is truly exciting stuff, a genuine adventure. Could the giant toad have been bred by the Allegans in antiquity? Could these marvelous people have been engaging in, dare I say it, Nick's husbandry? There is only one way to find out. I shall need live giant toads. Do you soften them up? I can't abide hopping. Huh. I should remind you that the client explicitly requested live specimens. It is essential that you do not slay the Nixes. Once you have sufficiently weakened your quarry, cease your attacks and attempt to soothe it. However, you must take care when attempting to do so, for if the attempt fails, the beast may be driven into frenzy for a time. And it was kind of a reminder to say, this is how you do this. Welcome at blah 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 blah. Chocobo Keep. Nazzle Dizzle. Well met, adventurer. Any comrade of Kakemea is certainly to be of great help to us. You are interested in helping, I trust. We sons of St. Koinak have had our share of troubles of late, and your assistance would be most welcome. I think you will find it an equally rewarding enterprise. And as expected, he has a quest for us. Nazzle Doozle has a gentle task in mind for your first service to the Sons of St. Koinak. The Sons of St. Koinak draw together the finest minds in Eurasia in order to bend their combined strength upon the elegant question. With such a lofty mission comes certain sacrifices. We all have left our homes, our friends, and our families to be here, you see. Many a sob has been stifled in this camp, I am sure. Some of us will be here for moons, others for years. We know not what we shall find or when. Until then, there are the letters full of news from home. Will you take these letters to the Sons? Hardly a task for an adventurer, but it will give you an opportunity to see the camp and speak with some of our party. And Rambrose. Rambrose has reason to look concerned, for even a single hippogriff attack is no joke, let alone 3. You are the adventurer, Slubrian, are you not? Several of our surveyors have been wounded by hippogriffs in the crystallized area to the north. It is astonishing how fleet and fierce they are in this region. Yet we must teach them to flee, not charge. When the Sons of St. Koinak are about their scholarly business, I suggest you cull a few of the hippogriffs that they might learn this lesson. So that will get extremely agitated. Wandering Breeze. Good morrow to you. Is there something you require? Airship hull. A charged sheet of metal torn from the rusting carcass of a fallen Imperial Dreadnought-class airship. You want to know what these are? Well, well, so there is still meat left to pick off the bone. This is made of cement, a Garlean alloy. Greatly resistant, some might say impervious to cannon fire and beyond our capacity to create. If we could produce our own, there would be cement pouring out of every metalworks in every city. Or mayhap if we knew what metals sired this alloy, we could use the knowledge in other ways. Are you not wanting us to study these then? Just information. Ah, let me guess. Ghoul game. Here are the pieces back, and tell her again that the sons are not here to provide free appraisals. Wandering Breeze fears that an expedition from the Sons of Saint Koinak is about to begin Giga's fodder. I have here a message from an expedition to the south. They are troubled by Gigas, and fear an attack must soon come. Head south forthwith if you would help us. And unfortunately, no, you can't hop up there. Or go up there. Be kind of cool to see it from up there, but less, as I said. So, I will pick up the side quest that's over here first. And no, I can't go that way. And no, I can't fall, but I need to head up here. Cool. Clun Hota. Clun Hota has a theory that is out of this world. You are Celebrian. I am Clun Thota. Is it true that adventurers are bound to secrecy whenever they undertake a commission? Excellent! You see, I am here for a reason of my own. The lesser moon, Delamud. The others may burrow ever deeper in the ground, but I look to the sky. 5 years ago, Delamud flushed like the face of an old king, most wroth before its swelling bulk fell to earth. I am consumed by the desire to know more. One of the fragments of the baleful satellite landed in the singing shards, and there I took myself and have been excavating ever since, until another Hapalit came and seized the precious artifact. Celebrian, I must have it back. It means everything. You must slay this hated Hapalit and return the fragment to me. I know its weakness well enough from the most dismal encounter. Here is a pepper bomb to use on the foul creature. It was only by flinging a basket of some peppers in its face that I escaped with my life. And we will head down there first, and then make our way back up that way. And I could indeed ride the carbuncle, but I expect I will have to fight, unless of course I can sneak past this one. Ha 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 ha! And as you can see, these are level 49, and that's mostly why I'm attempting to sneak past them. Because if I can avoid them, that is super duper. Harried researcher. An adventurer. You come from the main camp. We feared the message would not reach you in time. The harassment by the Gigas grows daily and... Ack! And level 45. Yeah, I will go this way, and unfortunately the level 49 also noticed me. Okay, so this is going to get interesting fast. We'll take out the level 45. Go for the level 49, which will also be a very good experience. There we go. Wasn't as scary as I thought. Phew, that was a close call. Thank you, Zamio, you were about. Well, I'd better return to my work. History never waits. And it doesn't matter if that one chases us or not, because we're on Carbuncle now. And likewise with this one here. And we will cut over through this way. And ignore that. And ignore that. Oh, nope, I guess we're not ignoring that one. Except we might be able to run over this way and get ignored. And as you can see, there's the hippogriff thingies. Hippogriff. Oh, they are hippogriffs. Sorry, I was just thinking Harry Potter there, and I thought it was misspoke. Anyway, sightly son. A letter from home. Thank you, adventurer. Lavish envelope. A sealed communication decorated with gold leaf and raising letter. Oh, we were at the front history together. What does she want? She is to be wed? How na- what? She's worth 2 of him? The great galumphing oaf? Oh, that'll never last. Apparently someone disapproves of a marriage. I'm gonna make that one. And that one. And I'll drink this one. And that's one down, 2 to go. One after this one. And there's one just there. I was gonna say there, but that was the lightnings. That was Sprite. And should be done with this one shortly, and hopefully that one doesn't spot us. There we go. And now I will just make my way through this tunneling area and pick up what we need to get. Pretty water lakey thing. Which I actually forgot was a lake there. Which I should have known. Stony sun. A letter? That's a first. I would that 'tis no ill news. Plain envelope. A sealed communication contained in an ordinary yellowing envelope. From the patter? Surely the matter is not ill again. Quite the contrary. She's recovering from her dropsy and demanding a return home and give her grandchildren. Of course it spots us. Well, we're gonna ignore you. Kindred son. Or kindly son. Kindly son? What? No shall be praised. A letter from Gridania. It must be from my wife. Flowery envelope. A sealed communication decorated with a pressed dry flower. All well and prospering. She says that. What? She writes that she has taught her daughter to say Papa home soon. She can talk and I missed her first words, but it's only been 3 moons since I saw them last. And apparently there's a Leech King hunt that looks very creepy. Anyway, and the Happolyte here, which I don't believe I need yet. And that looks interesting. And yes, I'm ignoring all of those, even though they're not ignoring me. And destination. Believe we need to use the pepper. Holy crap, that's huge. Okay. And pepper bomb. Pepper bomb, pepper bomb, pepper bomb. There we go. Oh, I guess my chocobo took it out. Super. And now we need to head back down there, so I will just continue on this way because it'll be faster. And there's Hippogriff here, and I don't care if it follows me. And so I need to head upwards. And I can either go this way. Oh, no, I do need to go that way. Gotcha. To go this way. And then basically follow the path. And conveniently, he turned away from where we needed to go. And I was gonna say hopefully that one doesn't turn, but I saw that we could do this. Whee! Anyway. And obviously we still have the lead met as well to do, but I can do that as soon as I clear up some of these side quests. Because I think they're blocking the visibility of it. Anyway, Mazel Doozle. Thank you, Celebrian. Even a vexing letter serves the noble purpose of keeping the suns moored to their lives, you see. I have known other digs where we lost all sense of the world beyond the day's grid. The sons of St. Coina claim their genesis to Charlian, this shining city of learning. We are all races and clans, united by our passion for the truth about the ancient elegant civilization. The anthropogeographer, Rambrose, is the leader of this endeavor. If you've a mind to stay a while, it might behoove you to speak with him sooner rather than later. I kind of already did, I think. You feel the call of the road, but when a mishap strikes, Nizzle has one more call on your time. Celebrian, how fortunate to have you here. One of the researchers excavating the lakeside has tumbled down a hole. He remains there still and has wounds that will need tending, but his team traveled quite light. They lack the necessary supplies for his rescue. Will you take this length of rope to the lakeside for the rescue? After that, you must hasten to Revenant's Toll and tell Hakameha to dispatch medicines thither. We are already much in your debt, Celebrian, if not in guild and in spirit, but may I impose on you one last time? And Rambrose. Ah, our protector returns. Thank you for performing your duties with such speed. We will be able to plan a survey this very afternoon. These ruins of ancient Alec represent entire branches of lost knowledge. It was the Allians who built the Crystal Tower, or so the best theories say. If that is the case, could these ruins not be the remains of a village? Nay, a town for workers and their families? Does it hold the record of their lives, spent erecting the shining edifice that beguiles us today? All research on the tower is at a standstill. They are stymied by its perfection. But here, we may learn something here at least. That is what we hope. And we need to turn in the quest to Wandering Breeze. Your reputation precedes you, Celebrian. Slew a Gigas, I heard. The rest should keep their distance for now. The Gigas were part of a tribe from the Elbatha's spine, uprooted by the calamity. We seek knowledge under the ground. They seek a new home upon that ground. A fray cannot be avoided. And whilst we don't need these boots... I'll yoink them anyway. Can use them for glamour if anything. Wandering Breeze. Wandering Breeze has a recurring Gigas problem he would like you to solve. It would seem our troubles with the Gigas outlives the troublemakers themselves. The creature stole some research documents of all things. We may have underestimated them. Why would they steal such a thing? What hidden aspects do they have? We must know more of their ways. Since observation is out of the question, we must collect artifacts. Thalek's razor dictates that we go straight to the source, Gigas. Your task is to slay 4 of them and collect anything of interest upon their persons. And so I am going to highlight that, highlight that, highlight that, and highlight that. And that. Yeah. Oh, I see, that's the problem. I did it again. It's not that I need. It's that one. There we go, and that's apparently over there. So, we will do that first. Teleport ourselves. Actually, we'll do that first. do these first. I know what I'm doing. And then do that leave quest last, because then we can teleport back. And hopefully that, after doing all these, it will get me to level 46. So secretly, that's why really I'm doing the side quests. So it's easier so that I can level. No, just kidding. It's also to tell a story, which is more, makes more sense. And there's some main scenario quest dialogue that changes slightly with relevance to quests that you have actually done. And so on and so forth. I wonder what that was. That guy was huge. And we need one more. Which conveniently is right there. So we'll go do that, dropping out. And then, as I said, the leave quest. So, I will avoid the cobras, if I can. And rot researcher. Hello, thank the 12 you're here. He fell right down this hole. He thinks he broke a leg. We have to get him out before he passes out again. The pain seems to be bad. Have you any rope? Thick rope. This brambleweed rope, twisted from several thinner ropes, appears strong enough to support the weight of a grown Rugadin. Good and stout. Right. I can fish him out by myself here, but once he's out, he'll need some true physicking. Go on to Revenant's Toll and tell them to send potions. Buckets of them. It's curious that you say they fell down this hole and I see water. I don't know if that's just a loading issue or something, but that's clearly water. So... yeah. What's up, devs? I'm guessing that's not how it originally was. But he definitely shouldn't have broken a leg through that. Because he landed in water. I got none. We need to head right here for leave quest. And just because I feel like being a challenging doorknob, I will put this up to maximum. And I'll switch that to healing. I did switch it to healing, didn't I? Yes, I did. Because we need to soothe it eventually. And if my chocobo is an attacking stance of some sort, a big pain in the butt for soothing. So I'm gonna probably go try soothe when it's at the 8. And not any sooner. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable amount. Oh, I was hoping I could hop up there. Oh, we'll go over here to stay out of the Nyx's sight. If I can. And also conveniently I'm out of the way of the samurai there. see. There's a hunt going on here, as you can see in the chat there. Oh, right, that's the soothed one already. I knew that. Just seeing if there's any treasure chests or anything, and I don't see any. There we go. And one to go. And I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, so that's one we need to... That's the one we need to soothe, but first I will kill this, hypocrite. And if you're never sure which one it is, if it wanders around, that means it's not pacified. There's also that kind of ringy wind type thing around them, that they've been pacified, but sometimes it's harder to see until you're actually up close. There we go. And now I just need to soothe this one. And the sleep quest should give me a good amount of experience, especially since I have the bonuses. And that's actually a good one to do because it's easy enough to get them to soothe state. Alrighty. And it also helps if you don't forget what you're supposed to be doing. Because I was about to kill that without paying attention. That would have been a big fail. So we'll speak to Claytai. Based on reports from the local leave watches, I am more than satisfied with your qualifications. The client was most pleased as well and would like you to have this. The bonus blah 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 blah. If ever you want for more guild leaves, you need only ask. We all look forward to your return. And we're getting closer. A little 60,000-ish away of the next level. And Wandering Breeze. You return, and I see you have not been idle. Did you find anything of note? Jagged Crystal. A prized possession of a Gigas who no longer possesses the capacity to possess it. What's this? Pieces of crystal? I don't understand why you would... Oh, they are all carved to some degree. Interesting. They each have a certain statuesque quality to them. This one in particular is recognizable. It is crude, but this likeness is of the Crystal Tower. I cannot see a Gigas taking the time to shape such a thing solely for amusement. Ah, I had almost forgotten that there was a report 2 moons ago from another party molested by Gigas. They too encountered such a crystal, and from their studies of it they made out 2 words. Holy place. The Gigas may venerate the Crystal Tower. This may explain their migration following the calamity as well. Slebrin, will you observe the Gigas from a place well hid after placing this likeness in plain sight? We naturalists lack the necessary training to risk such an observation, but I have every confidence you will remain undetected. Somehow that makes me feel like I'm not going to remain undetected. I'll hop onto the carbuncle, and I will head over there to turn in the side quest, and then do that other quest, and I wonder if that's where that ginormous one popped out of. Well, first things first is I will turn in this quest. Thota. Slyrene, did you retrieve it? Have you the fragment? Delamude fragment, a small piece of blackened metal that may be from the outer shielding of the now fallen satellite, Delamude. Ah, my precious specimen. There is much to learn, but see you this earth-shaking discovery of mine? The fragment is made of no material known to Eorzea, save for that which has been unearthed in those elegant ruins. What if Delamude was a thing man-made, created by the sons and daughters of Alec, then cast into the sky? This is a powerful piece of evidence I hold again in my hand. First, the Crystal Tower, now Delamude, that a civilization could exist capable of such creations makes my calculations shiver and all jadeness shrivel. It is a good time to be alive, Celebrian. Thank you for all you have done. And while I don't need them, again, yoink. Probably glamour. And then I need to go here for whatever destination here, and clearly there's a battle. And I need this, crystalline stasher box that resembles a piece of elegant masonry containing a 2-scale replica of the Crystal Tower carved from crystal. And as I surmised, that was what that quest was before with whomever it was that was doing it here. And I like how the hitting of that was actually a kind of clunky sound. It was interesting. And Kronos. He looks grumpy. And done. And we will turn in this quest. Wandering Breeze. You observed them? What I would not give to have been there. What manner of things did you see? Stolen document. After smoothing out the crumpled piece of parchment, you were able to discern a list of findings scrawled upon it. This is from the documents reported lost to the Gigas. We had thought it had been carried off Malpel, but you say one who looked the chief among them had it? He tore a sketch of the Crystal Tower from the records, and kept it as a precious thing. We must conclude that the tower is indeed holy to them. Gigas have been known to lead other giant kind, for they have the cleverness for it. If they can lead, they can create an army. If they can worship, they can start a crusade, or so history tells us. These are matters we must be mindful of. Thank you, Celebrian, for risking much for this knowledge. And again, actually it doesn't matter if I yoink this, but so I'll yoink this necklace there. That's probably more helpful to me. Alrighty, oops, wrong button. Map is what I wanted. And so I will teleport to Revenant's Toll, and then turn in those side quests. And then go down and do that one, and then I will do the teleporting around for the main scenario quest. And hopefully by that time I have reached level 46. Because I believe I need to be that level for the next main scenario quest after the teleporting bit. Gully game. Well, is it to be Magitech or Marzipan? Did you find anything good? Her airship hull, a charge sheet of blah blah blah, we've already read that. Well, well, lassie, all girly and cement, huh? That will fetch some high, wide, and handsome from a trader. What? They can change the tide of war? Your problem, lass, is that you think too much. These are worth a good bit of gil, and the only tide you should worry about is the tide of ale you can consume with your share of it. But you're right about something. I should learn more about these loys so I don't have to go to the sun's hat in hand. Here, that's your share. Remember what I said about ale. If I find more of these cement pieces, who knows, maybe I'll be able to pay back Wandering Breeze what I owe in a couple of moons. Heck of mine. Long time no see, Slurban. They keeping you busy at St. Quinnick's find? Ah, an accident, eh? Not enough physics. Sure. I get what's needed to the suns. You look like you ran all the way. Go send those soils. Go send those soils. You've earned a rest. And so I will do that there, because that needs to go into Iggenvold. And then I will teleport back here, turn that in, and then, as I said, I will do the main scenario quest, teleporting. I really need to get into the habit of running in the right direction. Ay. And we are 18,000 away from leveling. AFK, staring at a wall. And we need to go all the way down there. Well, down there / up there, rather. Leave me alone, you stupid frogs. So up that path before when I was looking for the, whatchamacallits, the mare tails, I require going up in that same path direction. So, ignoring the marble. And ignoring that marble. And also ignoring this one. Need to head over this way, I believe. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm going this way. I need to go this way. So we need to go up this path over here. And all the way towards the end, and there'll be a whole bunch of stuff we will need to avoid. Mainly the Daring Harrier, the Raging Harrier, and the other one's over there, and a Hexing Harrier. And here the Plasmoid are. And this area will be of note in future scenario quests and other such stuff. But we will get to that when that time comes. And that is all I will say. So we need to collect samples of the plasmoids. So 2 to go. I realize that's still healing. No wonder that was slow. There we go. And one more. And so I need to place them here, I guess. An ethereally charged mass of energy taken from a plasmoid, and obviously the other 2 spots are here. And destination, and that obviously is fighting something. Ectoplasm. Lurk at the ambush point and slay the ectoplasm, which is what we've just about done. And done. And apparently we finished that quest challenge log there. So I will actually do my teleporting now because I have to teleport to Mordona anyway to turn in that main scenario quest, so I may as well do this first, which makes sense to do. And I need to head to blacksmith, so... or the armor smith. That's up here. What teleport is closest? Aft Castle. Okay. That's what I surmised. Actually, I didn't. I couldn't remember at all. I was thinking fisherman's, but that wasn't correct. Apparently we have quests here, which is probably why we had these quests, so I may as well talk to these guys. Track rate seeks an adventure with superior sleuthing skills. Celebrian, I know not what brings you to Maelstrom Command this day, but I can hardly fault your timing. Hi, we've got a situation on our hands, we do. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, and a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered from our very hands. The scurvy dogs responsible for the act struck swiftly in utter darkness, so we have yet to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. Saltpeter, as you may know, is a key ingredient in fashioning fire sand. Whatever a foe might be plotting, like as not, it involves a early share of fiery death and destruction. Command has dispatched an elite regiment to the field to investigate, but clues have proved harder to come by than a half-decent pint of ale at sea. Leading the investigation is a good comrade of mine. While I'd like nothing more than to lend my strength to our search, I can't very well shirk my duties here. If you find yourself itching for adventure, you could do worse than to make for a swift perch and seek out one Lieutenant Skeet Swiss. Just say that Trakerart sent ya. And Rashat Riki. Rashid Riki has an urgent duty to press upon a conveniently available adventurer. Your hearing must be exceptional, Celebrian. If you did not overhear the Link Pearl report, then why, well, no matter. You are here now, and we could certainly use your aid. I have just received word that raiders have sunk a civilian vessel in the Strait of Merlthor. One of our warships is en route as we speak, though I fear there will be little left for them to find. I am uncomfortably familiar with tales of pirates looting, and even commandeering their targets, but to sink the ship entire? An excessively brutal act, even for a buccaneer. No, I'd wager cold hard coin that these thrice-darned fishbacks are behind this. Them and their Serpent Reaver lackeys, the Sahagin, have much to answer for. Vengeance will be forthcoming, but let us first focus on rescuing what poor souls we may. While the warship scours the waters, I would have you head to eastern Lenosa and look for any survivors washed up on the sands of Bloodshore. One of my soldiers, Private Wolfelk, has been deployed to coordinate the search. Speak with him when you arrive, and he will direct your efforts to where they are most needed. May Lim Lane guide your steps, whatever. And apparently I was wrong about Beast Tribe quests, because I'm pretty sure those are Beast Tribe quests for, the Sahagin and whatever the rat people are. And I should have known there was more than 3. Whoops. I think it was just because it took me so long to actually end up doing those quests that I never got to them. And it seemed like it wasn't a Realm Reborn. Anyway, Nanza. Celebrian Sarian, I've been expecting you. Sark Mellor gives me to understand you come on his behalf with unusual helms. And damaged helm, Imperial helm. Let me have a cutscene. Woohoo! Kind of. Yes, very unusual indeed, though no more outlandish in order than I have come to expect from the merchant prince turned adventurer. Your awkward staring tells me I said something improper. Oh, Sark did not mention his background to you. That was likely his intent, but I suppose there's no help for it now, but to tell you the whole story. Sark Mellark is the son of a successful Uldon merchant. Though still tender in years, he has an eye for profit, and has made millions in his own right. Having achieved thus, he turned his attention towards his true passion, adventuring, and left the management of his fortune to trusted aides. The helms are ready. With a little more time, I could have achieved a far higher quality finish, but I was given to understand that you're in some haste. These should serve your needs well enough. Lest you wonder about payments, Sark Malark has already settled the bill. Do pass along my regards when next you see him. And now we need to teleport to Thadalin. And we're getting awfully close to leveling. And I'm guessing there's probably a quest here, or did I already pick them up? Yeah, I already picked them up. Okay. So I won't get to those other quests until the next video, so I'll just stick with the main scenario quest for now. And I realized I could have taken an Aetheryte shard. I was too busy talking. I will run to the Thaumaturge's— oops, not into the wall. The Thaumaturge's Aetheryte shard there and teleport to the Weaver's Guild. As I'm staring at the thing and almost not going to it. Weaver's Guild. That was bugging me. Anyhow, so we need to head over into the Weaver's Guild as I'm headed. And we need to speak to Ethelwine. Oh, you must be the adventuring celebrant Saragon. Welcome, welcome. My lord Sark Malark sent word that you would be along. So what garments are these that require attention? Damaged Imperial uniform. Wow! Oh my! Well, I am certain you have your reasons, and I shan't question them, nor do you need fear that I will spread gossip. That would be most kind. My lord Sark Malark is one of our very best clients, though these days I'm told he spends more time roaming the land as an adventurer. Far be it from me to question my lord's tastes, but I struggle to understand why a man of his fabulous wealth would forsake the comforts of his estate for a life of danger and hardship. And the repairs are done. I was instructed to prioritize swiftness, so I did. While I can't vouch for the protective capacity of the garments, they certainly look the part, even if I do say so myself. Payment? Never you mind that. Sending my regards to Lord Sark Malark will be payment enough. AKA, he's already sold the bill most likely. Anyway. And so I will return to Revenant's Toll. And I will turn in this quest to over there to Glamont or Sark Malark. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Repaired Imperial uniform, standard issue light infantry battle gear reinforced with carbon and blah 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 blah. The outer layer has been repaired to appear good as new, and likewise with the helm. Yes, these will serve beautifully. Both Elwine and Naza shall never fail to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates a new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. And we get the mended Imperial pot helm and the mended Imperial short robe. And as in soon to be leveled up to level 46. And I've put that up there. Ooh. And we got this one. Yay! I won't demonstrate it right there, but Glumont. Glumont has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of Magitech armor. Good work getting them Imperial Dads. Will be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding him a bit of old false intelligence. Totem insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal here, built fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that, and when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper, simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. But you're gonna have to wait till the next video for that. Ha 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 ha. I am going to turn in the side quest, and then that will be it for this video. Making bold. Got the little shocker. That's what I call an adventurer. You're a fearless one, sister. Catalytic ectoplasm. An ethereal charged mass of energy taken from an ectoplasmic entity. Ow! Swimming sons of a... 7 hells for 7 brothers. That hurts like a troll marrying my daughter. Now you see why I was none too keen on getting the bugger myself. I don't know what it is, but I always end up getting shocked. Maybe I'm lightning aspected or straight lightning disrespected even. Just my luck that I keep getting commissioned from these learned types, and about half of the rest are studying lightning. I shouldn't give up adventuring and being an agent at this rate. And we'll make that. Anyway, so what we need to do is that for the main scenario quest, but as I said, that will be it for this video. And I'll stand here again, because why not? And my chocobo will stand on top of Wedge. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.